Hey, Ryan Michael Galloway here with We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com. We've been talking about vocals. I was reminded to talk about vocals by the fact that I lost mine this week and haven't found them yet. But anyway, so a third warm up you can do is again starting very low and very light. Sing ahs. I wish I had the edge so I could demonstrate that to you all, but and sing a scale. That is again, you start at the low end and then now this is just like your high school band used to warm up with their instruments. And by the way, this is where you get, if you do this with the entire group, they start really getting tuned into each other timing wise and pitch wise and tonally. And it's really good stuff when you're getting everybody together to do background vocals or getting everybody to go out and do a gig if there's a lot of vocalizing and harmonizing going on. So you notice that we did the ung thing to kind of loosen up the back of the throat. We did the half-step modulation to start to move the vocal cord up and down a little bit. And now we've done a scale and only 5 notes. And the next jump that you could do, I don't do this very often myself, is to which I can't even sing right now. Starting at the lowest note you can, and again moving it up a half step at a time. Now you're really stretching the kind of jump that you're asking your vocal cords and your voice to do. And so that really begins to stretch it out a little bit. And I can't remember if that's the point where we're out of warming up and we're actually building strength on the vocal cord. But the other things are more medical, and maybe we'll come back and talk to you about that shortly. I know this is going to be a brief post tonight, but we've gone through a series of warm-ups, and just doing that will get you far ahead of the game compared to what most people do. But I do want to remind you, sing these light, especially on the low end. You might have to push a little higher when you get harder when you get on the higher end, but especially on the low end. Also, try not to do these when you're sick. And if you are, spent a couple days with something on your vocal cords that have been bad and kept you from singing, you want to start up very, very mildly on this stuff, and you want to sing as lightly as you can, not airily. Don't sing with a lot of air, but sing without a lot of push if you can, until your voice warms up. And preferably you wouldn't go do what I did last night anyway and blow your voice out, because it could take a week for me to recover. Probably will. It's not the greatest thing in the world to do. If you're not feeling well, and you can get out of the gig, I advise it. The rest is going to be, like I say, some medical stuff I want to talk to you a little bit about. I'm Ryan Michael Galloway, and We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com. Come on back. Thanks.